guys, welcome to our High Tech Institution YouTube channel. In this video, we're gonna see the DynamoDB and how that works in a real time and what is the difference between that SQL and NoSQL. So these are all now we're gonna discuss. Okay, so coming to the SQL database. Okay, this is what people are using in the most of the applications. See, in this relational DB, if we gonna store any information, that would be in a structured form. We all know it should be in table format. There are some columns will be there, and we would insert the records. And if we want to retrieve something, means we would use the column value to retrieve the record. Correct. So, and then to use that SQL, right, we should configure the resource. Okay, we need a literally we need a server, and after that only we can access that SQL. But coming to the NoSQL. NoSQL means not only SQL. Here also we can store it in a structured form, and here we can find a various options to store the data, key value based and column family based, and then graph based data insertion, document based data insertion, like that we can perform here. But today what we're gonna do is I'm going to show you how we can create a structured NoSQL in DB. Okay, that table based data I'm gonna insert with. So yeah, so let's getting into the DynamoDB part. And also this DynamoDB would provide the it's a RDS console. So now let me open to my DynamoDB console. Okay, so it's a one of the NoSQL service. Okay, in addition to that, in AWS there are variety of DB services are there, QLDB and document DB. Like that, we can find the various DBs. So now I'm just going to create a DynamoDB. See, currently we don't have any tables in this location. So, and also it's a region-based one. It's a region-based one. So currently we are in California. I'm just changing it into Mumbai. Okay. So yeah. So in Mumbai also there is no table. So let's create a new one. See, I'm just going to create some tables now. So first one is student. Okay, student info. Okay, I'm just going to insert student infos. First one is register number, and then second one is short key is optional. If you are comfortable to use short key, means you can add it here. Okay, which is like a secondary prior partition key, like that we can assume. Register number, and then ID. Okay, so this is the register number, this is the student ID. And see table settings. Okay, these are all the capacity they suggesting. Okay, by default. Okay, so if you want to customize this requirement, okay, for your customer means you can change it. For your customer or your client means you can change it. See table class, DynamoDB standard and then standard IA. See, if you gonna just access your data infrequently, means you can go with this. And here itself they're giving the capacity calculator, so that itself we can calculate everything. And capacity mode, which is provisioned or on demand. On demand means according to the usage it would scale up and then scale down the capacity. Provisioned means it's a fixed capacity. Okay, and here also auto scaling would be there. I'm just switching off that. See, provisioned capacity unit is 5. This is what the read capacity and then write capacity. Okay, so yeah, so here also I'm just turning on. If I'm going to turn on, it can scale up to maximum 10 units. Okay, if that target utilization becomes above 70 units. Okay, but I'm not going to do with any auto scaling stuff. And secondary index, why secondary index? See, Here we have a local index and then secondary index. Uh, if we gonna create a multiple index in local means, um, the data retrieval time would be high. Okay, because if table gonna increase means if more number of record you gonna place here means that data retrieval time would be low, because DynamoDB would literally search in line by line. Okay, it would search in line by line basis. It won't go to the direct property and then it would fetch it. Okay, so that's the small drawback here. And then global index, to avoid the latency, we can go with this. But I'm not going to add any secondary index now. So this is the fixed capacity, and this is the billing we can expect at the month. Per month, what we need to do, sorry, what we need to pay, $3.31 means 3 point, sorry, 3.31. Okay, so literally we need in Indian money we need to pay 276 rupees per month. Okay, because here we just took the basic capacity, so that, and then encryption at trust. Okay, so I'm not going to apply encryption with my personal key, so I'm just going to uh, you know go with the default one means AWS would give some keys, so I'm just going to use that so that we can leave it in first option. And deletion protection, so deletion protection means, say if many people is gonna access your AWS account, so if anybody has the full access, if that person mistakenly deleted your data means, uh, that would affect your production, right? So that if you can avoid this accidental deletion, if you're gonna turn on means you can avoid the accidental deletion. When you gonna disable this means, after that only you can delete it. Okay, it's just to avoid the accidental deletion. And then resource policy is there, and tags is there. Tags, if you want to start in a description means give it here, but now we can skip this. Let's create a table. Okay, this won't take that much time. Okay, we have created the table, so I'm just going to create one more table. In this table I'm just going to name it like teacher. Okay, teacher info, same like here also I'm just going to pass the same thing, register number and then ID. And okay, so we can go with the default one. So now we can create a table. Okay, so like if you want to add more and more tables, we can add it here. Okay, so currently we are in student info. So here if you want to add any information means, you can go to this explore table, that itself you can install, or else you can go with this create item. So now I'm just going to create an item, new item. So first I'm just gonna give my register number, which is 1000. Register number is 1000. ID is 1, and I'm just going to add some property. First thing is name. Name is Vijay. Okay, and his age is 24. And we can add, and also you can change the data type according to your requirement. And his phone number is 345. So this is the number which I'm using here. Okay, so this Vijay, register number is 1000, ID is 1, and then his age is 24, and this 3454345, this is what his number. So let's create an item. Okay, I have saved. So go to the table. Okay, here we could not find. Okay, so if we wants to find that means we need to go and explore it. Hmm. So now I'm just going to create the one more item. So this time 1001, ID is 2, and I'm just adding the name, which is Mohan, and his age is 25, and his phone number is um, okay. So this is what his number. I'm going to add one more property, one more attribute. So this is his address. Okay, address is I'm just giving it like ADD1. So then let's create it. See that item has been successfully created. So now we can filter here. Okay, so here itself we can find the information. Okay, index, monitor, table plans. Yeah, now it's coming. That's student info. See here we can filter data in two types: scan, query. So query means like that one interface would come, so you can filter it. So what I'll do, I just need a uh, this data. Okay, I need this record. Okay, so this partition key uh, record I need. So I'm just filtering here. See that 1001 register number is coming. ID is 2, address is ADD1, age is 25, and then the name is Mohan, and then his number is 986 something. Okay, so let's leave it like 0. So let's test it again. So now that age is 24, name is Vijay, and this one we get. Okay, so now I want to filter all the stuff means. Sorry. So now we want to filter all means. Go and run this. See, just the two record is coming. ID is 1 and 2, and address. See, Vijay has no address. Okay, in that time there is no call at the time of Vijay record insertion. So that in this address there is no value, but I can find values in this address for Mohan, and Mohan age is 25, remaining and all would come. Okay, so this is not comfortable to me. If it is, if that will be on query means, which is good to me. If you felt like that, you can go and use this particular. Okay, here itself you can write a script. Sorry, you can write a query command. So I'm just giving it like scan the table. See, I just wanted to filter the record. So go here and run it. In bottom you can find the value. Okay, if you want to filter only uh, if that ID uh, is 1001, that register number is 1001, and then his ID is should be 1 means what it will do. See, select star from student info, this is the table name, where that register number column and then ID column value must be this. Okay, in that time only it would give the record. See, resource creation is failed because there is no record like this. So what I'll do, I'm just changing it into okay, ID is 2, and now we can run it. See, that record is coming here. Okay, so if we gonna use or means, Okay, so it would filter everything. See, this record has this value and this record has this value, so that both thing is coming here, or like whatever the filtration you want to do here means you can do. And let's insert something here. um, Set item. Okay, I'm not going to add any new item here. So top item, query table, table name. Okay, this only it's coming. And also this DynamoDB has the documentation. Okay, that itself you can fetch all the instructions, and then you can find the query syntaxes there. Okay, so now if you want to add any item means you can do it here. Sorry, let's go back. Go to the action and create an item. Register number is 2000, ID is 1, and name is Shalini, and role is maths teacher. Okay, so now we can create that. Okay, so if you want to do any filtration means you can filter. See, currently we just working with the few records. Okay, one or two records we just adding inside, and then we just working with that. If we gonna use huge number of record means latency will increase. Okay, to avoid the latency, here we have some options. If you guys are interested to get the part 2 video, in that part 2 video we'll discuss about it. And also here we have the backup option, and here you can export the log activity to S3s. Okay, so here we have that option, that also you can do. And yeah, that's it guys in this video. So remaining some DAX cluster and subnet groups, some parameters, some things are there need to discuss. So if you guys are interested to make a part 2 video means just put part 2 in our comment section. I'll try to make a part 2 video for that. Okay, so if you guys like this video means um, share this to your friends and your families. Okay, colleagues, sorry. Okay guys, I'll see you next time.